Hello and welcome to the Diageo NDTV Road to Safety campaign. It's a huge awareness program that we've had for several years to highlight the fact that India has some of the worst road accident statistics in the world. Now speaking to NDTV on road safety concerns in India, the Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari said, "As a minister, I acknowledge that there are a lot of mistakes in road engineering which lead to road accidents. It's my responsibility to rectify such mistakes, fix the black spots and improve infrastructure to save the lives of 150,000 people who die because of road accidents every year." The minister also urged people and all stakeholders to come forward and create awareness across the country to adopt road safety measures.
We are talking about road to safety, and of course, for those of you who've heard, this is also the week for road to safety. And I'll talk more about that in just a bit. But why are we talking about road to safety? Well, if I just take out some numbers, not many, and these are numbers from the government itself. These numbers basically say that in the last 10 years, 13 lakh people have died in preventable road accidents. Not just that, as many as 50 lakh have actually suffered an injury or have been disabled in preventable road accidents. And also, and this is one stat that really shocks me every time I hear it, it is that there is one death every 4 minutes in India because of a road accident. One that is perhaps preventable. But the good news, there is good news, don't worry about it. The good news is that this week, the Ministry of Transport itself started the Road to Safety Week, which is the 29th time they've actually gone ahead and done that. And we are privileged right now to have the Minister of Transport himself right here with us, Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. It's a pleasure just to be able to talk to you at an occasion like this and just to get a sense of what is happening next and what the government is planning next. Now, we also have some stakeholders, those who matter in this industry of transport, those who are concerned with road safety, and we will come to them through this particular interview. So, let's get started. The first question, sir, I had was specifically about the road engineering that is taking place in the country. We do need a certain kind of road engineering because of a complex country that India is. So what I want to ask you is safety the number one criteria when it comes to actually planning road engineering?
Actually, for road engineering and automobile engineering, for both, the road safety is the first priority for that. Actually, in my department, after taking charge as a minister, we identify 786 black spots, and we have sanctioned 12,000 crores for that. And most important thing is, as a minister, I accept that there are a lot of mistakes in road engineering. I don't want to make responsible anybody for that, but as a minister, I accept this fact. So my first duty is to improve the road engineering. When there is underpass is needed, we have to add it. You just take the example of Delhi-Jaipur road, this Hero Square, and a lot of things, the other the signature, on that road, I don't know the spots, but we in Gurgaon, we construct underpass, we build bridges with our own funds. And now we have decided to giving priority for black spots. And we appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Member of Parliament, that it is the duty of that committee to identify the black spots on the national highway. If the accidents are there, visit there. Then identify the black spot on state highways, then district highways, municipal roads, and whatever their finding may be, we are expecting that committee should report. The collector is also the part of that, SP is also the part of that committee, and they should report to the concerned authority that immediately improve this black spot. The reason is, the small reason, because the tree cutting is a problem, and because of one tree, I know the incident in Pune-Kolhapur road, that the name is Jaisinghpur bypass spot. In the one spots, because the permission is not given for tree cutting, 150 deaths were there. So these are the small things. Because of that, we are facing these incidents.
Okay,
so identify the black spots and improve it is the highest priority for me and for my department. And one thing I am telling you, this all statistics which is given to you.
Please shoot us down on that.
I am as a minister expose my ministry, and I am giving to the people and giving to the media, and let us read. And I accept it. This is my fault. This is my problem, and we have taken it very seriously and sensitively. and we have to improve it, and we have a highest priority for that.
I really have to say right now, it's one thing when I was introducing you, I almost went to the extent of saying that you are perhaps arguably the best performing minister in the Modi government currently. And
I'm telling you,
yes,
everywhere my best performance is there. But my bad performance in the field of this, at least my career, I have decided giving highest priority to save the at least 50% life of the people. 1,50,000 deaths every year.
wow.
But still only there is 4% decrease. So this is, I feel it as my failure. I am very much sensitive.
No, but there is a decrease. I think that's a positive, and I think we need to take that head on. And in talking about
without the cooperation of stakeholders like you, by talking on the mobile phone after when you are driving and drunk and driving, there are driving license problem, there are implementation, enforcement, the public education. So the stakeholder, the people, by and large, we need your cooperation for that to reduce this death.
It's interesting you mentioned driving license. I was going to ask you a question about that. Has it really improved the process? Because these days, there is a simple understanding in India. You may not know how to drive or ride, but you get a license.
Very embarrassing, but I want to tell you the truth. We have 30% bogus licenses. The people are not going to RTO office. Without that, they are getting, without giving the test, they are getting the license. So in the new act, there is a driving training center. We are going to open 2,000 driving training centers. And computer will take the test. And he will declare the computer will declare the results, and after that information will going to the RTO office, and it is mandatory on the RTO officer to give the license within 3 days. Otherwise, the government will take action against him.
But how long do you think this will take to get implemented?
I am sorry, my bill is passed by the Lok Sabha, but from last 1 year, I am waiting for approval in Rajya Sabha.
Okay,
I am very sorry. Every session, I am trying my level best. I convince the all party people that we have to save the life of the people, but I don't know the reason. I don't have to make any comments on it. But I am very much unhappy. It is really a very, very deep. I am very sorry for that we are not getting the approval for that, because it will not be appropriate for me to make any comments on the procedure of Rajya Sabha. But I appeal all the Member of Parliament in Rajya Sabha to take it seriously. We have to save the life of the people, and let us clear it as early as possible.
You've managed to get a lot of them together when it comes to road safety.
Sir, from last 1 year, I can write a book on it. I have a meeting with every party member of parliaments. Then there is a joint selection committee. Then there is a committee of ministers. Everywhere there is a unanimity. It is recommended. Everything is clear.
This is not a roadblock. This is a speed breaker.
Unfortunately, you call it anything. But presently, I am stuck up. I am helpless.
You're sounding like it's a roadblock.
Beyond my.
Do you speak to the Prime Minister about these roadblocks? Do you speak to the Prime Minister about these roadblocks?
Sir, it is to be known to everybody. In the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha has taken 5 meetings in his chamber. Every time I appeal to all people that we have to save the life of the people. This is not a political subject. Now they are also in the favor, but the problem, you know, that you are seeing everything on the TV. That there is no session, no discussion. So this session, actually I am expecting that in the next session we will get the approval for that.
Okay. Of course, there will be those who will say that the government itself partakes in responsibility for that no session. But
otherwise, now I am suggesting that for the public interest, if the bill is not passed, we will think about to issue the ordinance with the approval of the President.
Wow. Okay.
And I request my secretary, we have to save the life of the people. Let us go for it. And now I am decided to move the file.
Bold steps आप लेना चाहते हैं.
Yes.
500 दिन में रिकॉर्ड टाइम में ईस्टर्न पेरिफेरल एक्सप्रेसवे जो 900 दिन में पूरा होना था वो 500 दिन में पूरा होने वाला है. प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी इनॉग्रेट करेंगे उसे. दिल्ली के जो एरिया में ट्रक्स जो पोल्यूट करते हैं वो अब बाईपास करेंगे दिल्ली को, तो और एनसीआर को, पूरे एनसीआर को. हाउ इज़ दैट पॉसिबल कि ये पूरे देश में ऐसे एक्सप्रेसवेज बने, या हो भी सकता है? ये पॉसिबल है?
क्यों नहीं हो सकता? और मैं जो बोलता हूँ वो होता ही है. आपको बताता हूँ.
वक्त लगेगा पर
ये ना जी, कोई वक्त नहीं लगेगा. मेरे पास स्लोगन लिखा है मेरे टेबल पर, आई लाइक पीपल हु कैन गेट द थिंग्स डन. मैं रुकने के लिए तैयार नहीं हूँ क्योंकि देश की परिस्थिति ऐसी है. अब हम दिल्ली से मुंबई एक्सप्रेस हाईवे बना रहे हैं. ये 11 से 12 घंटे में दिल्ली मुंबई होगा. और नया बना रहे दिल्ली से जयपुर, जयपुर रिंग रोड तक, वहाँ से अलवर, अलवर से सवाई माधोपुर, सवाई माधोपुर से वडोदरा, वडोदरा से मुंबई, और ये 1 लाख करोड़ का हाईवे बना रहे हैं।
और इसमें सेफ्टी का क्या हाल है?
पूरा 100% है। और मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि 44,000 करोड़ का काम 15 दिन के अंदर शुरू हो रहा है, अवार्ड कर रहे पैकेज को, और इसकी अलाइनमेंट पक्की हो गई है। और इस रोड में मैं भी गया था साउथ कोरिया, और साउथ कोरिया में साउथ कोरिया एक्सप्रेस हाईवे इंफॉर्मेशन कॉरपोरेशन है, उनके साथ हम एग्रीमेंट कर रहे हैं, एमओयू किया है। अभी उनके प्रेसिडेंट आ रहे हैं, वो फाइनल होगा। उसमें हाईवे रेडियो होगा, हाईवे टीवी होगा, न्यूज़ दी जाएगी, और कैमरा में हर चीज़ लुक ये होगी, नंबर प्लेट आएगी, और एवरीथिंग इज ऑफ इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड पैरामीटर।
In order to spread awareness about the necessity of following road safety measures and to encourage people to follow traffic rules and wear seatbelts, there was a road safety week between the 23rd and 30th of April. As many as 100 Harley-Davidson motorcyclists came together for the road safety awareness ride, which kick-started from a Harley-Davidson India store in Vasant Kunj in Delhi.
Every time you think of motorcycling, what comes to mind is adventure, breaking some rules and living on the edge. But this time around, we are here with these bikers as part of our Road to Safety campaign to discover how adventure and road safety go hand in hand. Motorcycling has always been Wing Commander Jyoti's first love. But even after decades of riding, she makes sure she's well prepared for every ride. Right from her fuel tank to riding gear, there's a lot she needs to ensure before she hits the road.
We make sure that we have all the road safety gear on. A helmet is mandatory. It is mandatory at all times. Without helmet, we don't ride. And then I also make sure that when we go for long rides, we are wearing the appropriate gear like a foot guard, shoes and a jacket, which has got all the built-in gear.
But before we begin the ride, it's time for a briefing. Since motorcyclists often ride in a pack, it's important to have great coordination and understanding. The better they plan, the smoother will be the ride.
When we start a ride, we make sure that we give a small briefing to all the riders here of wearing helmets and jackets and armor jackets and knee guards and everything. And if they have a pillion, then we make sure that they're also geared up properly as the rider itself.
A few things are absolutely essential for safe riding: following traffic rules, always being alert and ready to face the challenges of the road. Experienced bikers do understand the value of these aspects.
When we see that there is some hindrance also on the road, if somebody is trying to create nuisance while we are riding, or some traffic or cars and all, we ask them politely, please, we are riding, please drive safe.
Riding also has the tendency to bring out the wild side in you. But road safety, discipline and concern for others on the road is an integral part of riding, and only the true bikers will respect and understand that. In New Delhi, this is Afshan Ajum for NDTV.